What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. I know you guys could probably already tell it is going down. Just by that title alone, we're seeing what looks to be like Fox News The 5 host Jessica Tarlov's last days on the set of Fox News The 5. In this newest update, it seems like that Trump derangement syndrome is just taking over, where she is arguing the point to say that Kamala Harris is gaining more support and Donald Trump is going straight down the toilet, guys. I'm excited to get this update. See Jessica Tarlov absolutely lose it. So we're not straight into it, guys. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Before we even get into it, you guys hit that like button, also hit that subscribe button for your boy. Without further ado, let's jump straight into it, guys.
Will they switch her out? I mean, they let Biden pick his successor before. They didn't have a primary. I mean, what's to say they don't do it again? I got this sense that maybe they're getting cold feet. Am I wrong?
Truly. Actually, astronomically wrong about this.
Really?
Yeah, well,
I mean,
yes.
You're
And
supposed
also,
to
how
say
would
that,
happen?
Jessica.
No, no one told me I had to say that. I genuinely thought about it, and then I said astronomically wrong. No, Kamala Harris is 100% the candidate now.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Well, no, that's not it. Jesse.
Guys, she doesn't even seem sure in saying this. I didn't want to stop it so early on, but she doesn't even seem confident in saying that Kamala Harris is the one for the Democratic Party. You hear her, guys? No confidence whatsoever in her voice. Listen to her.
100% the candidate now.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Well, no, that's not it. Jesse said that the more the American people see Kamala Harris, the more they dislike her. And that's just not true. So her favorability has gone up. Donald Trump's remains in the toilet, and J.D. Vance's has already been flushed.
46%.
No. Have you looked
According
at
to the New York Times poll, it's at 46%.
No. Have you looked at it compared to Kamala?
That's that Trump derangement syndrome right there, guys. Jesse Waters, good thing he's there to clear the air for her because she just lives in a false reality, guys. And it's sad to see, like, look and listen to her, guys. I mean, does she hear the things that are coming out of her mouth? Kamala Harris support is gaining. Donald Trump's is still in the dumps. I just don't see that. She lives in a whole different reality, guys.
Donald Trump's remains in the toilet, and J.D. Vance's has already been flushed.
46%.
No. Have you looked
According
at
to the New York Times poll, it's at 46%.
No. Have you looked at it compared to Kamala with undecided voters?
Let's
not. Okay. Well, I totally agree with the fact that this is a huge night for her. So it's big risk, but also big reward if it works out. And in the CNN poll, 48% of undecided voters said that they wanted to know more about her. It was only 18% of people who wanted to know that about Donald Trump. And I would rather be the person.
There's a reason why there's only 18% of people that want to know, or undecided voters that want to know more about Donald Trump. It's because he's forthcoming about all of his policies, his agenda, his plan. It's all been laid out there for people to view it. Whereas Kamala Harris, on the other hand, it's been hidden, tucked, and kept away from the people for so long that, yeah, people want to know more about Kamala Harris and still walked away from that debate on ABC, that rigged debate, not knowing much about what Kamala Harris truly stands for. It's sad to see that people still are out actually able to support this. I mean, like, come on, wake up, folks. Like, what?
Only 18% of people who wanted to know that about Donald Trump. And I would rather be the person that has a ceiling that I can keep going up towards that ceiling. Donald Trump is most likely maxed out, and this is the way that it's always been. He hits a ceiling. Joe Biden got ahead of him. Hopefully Kamala Harris will get ahead of him and win the presidency in 2024. So she does have this room to make a good impression on people. I believe that she will. I think preparing for things is a good thing. I just hope she is not over-prepared, because that can catch you if you just want to get too much into a response.
I don't think that's a problem with Kamala being overprepared. I think.
Oh my goodness, Greg Gutfeld coming out of nowhere with that backhand. Oh my goodness. But he's true. I mean, everything he says is true right there. Kamala Harris, there's no way that we're worried about her coming anywhere, any interview, any debate stage, over-prepared. She's just not up to the task. She's unqualified, guys, and she's shown that time in, time out. Listen to Greg Gutfeld. Oh, my goodness.
Not over-prepared, because that can catch you if you just want to get too much into a response.
I don't think that's a problem with Kamala being overprepared. I think we're pretty confident that's not happening. So, Dana, I'm sorry I can't come to your place tonight to watch, but save me some of your queso, okay? I think everybody is basically saying the same thing. I mean, and Jessica, rarely, she's right, is that there is like only Kamala can do better.
Right.
Because she's so low.
No.
Yes. Trump doesn't need to convert the converted. Should he adjust his rough edges, or should he just do what he always does?
I don't know. I think that, like, honestly, I'm like running out of airspeed and altitude when it comes to talking about what they should do. Because at this point, I'm like, I think we have beaten this horse to
what should you do?
What I should do is make some queso. I think there are very few undecided voters right now. I think there are people who are deciding whether to vote, not who to vote for. So both of them have an opportunity tonight to say, this is why you should vote for me. And yes, I think Kamala has the most room to grow in terms of people who say they don't know her, right? A lot of the independents, Latinos, blacks all said in that New York Times poll, we would like to know more about her. So she has, the stakes are higher for her tonight than they are for President Trump. In the New York Times poll, 88% of people said they knew enough about him.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, some people love him. Some people do not. So what does he need to do? I think to show to the American people he wants to be commander-in-chief because he wants to be the leader of the free world, and he understands the gravity of the situation. I think that her flip-flops are something to be talked about. Her campaign runs, they just go in circles. The best thing that will ever happen to the people who work for her campaign is for this debate to happen so that they have something to say, so that they can say, she answered that, she said this, she said that. Because for the last 3 weeks, all they could say is that, well, you know, she did 90 interviews as vice president, but nobody paid attention to those because they weren't.
And now, knowing what we know now, we got nothing from Kamala Harris. She did not get held accountable. She didn't answer any of the questions on her flip-flops or, on her past views or her stand. No, none of that was brought up during the debates. They only tried to make Donald Trump look like the big bad orange guy. This right here, guys, everyone was so hopeful that they would get some, some true substance, something to digest coming from Kamala Harris on that debate stage. But she's left all those undecided voters still undecided. And when do they just wake up and realize Kamala Harris is not the one? She's not going to give you anything.
Is that, well, she did 90 interviews as vice president, but nobody paid attention to those because they weren't, she wasn't the candidate. I think talking about her records and plans is more important than talking about her flip-flops, because her record and her plans became Biden policy. And that's what's led people to feel like they don't like what's happening. But the thing that she does have, regardless of how it goes tonight, even if she totally bombs, the Democrats, and with Kamala Harris, they have a cash advantage that they are going to press. And so it's not that there isn't a plenty of money in politics. I'm not saying there isn't enthusiasm on the Republican side, but they have a system to get Democrats to continue, throw them $20, and that cash advantage can make a difference in getting out a vote of undecideds who are going to decide this elections, like in 7 states, tens of thousands of people. That's it.
All right. Well, for somebody who didn't have much to say,
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm kidding. Am I? I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I'm not kidding. No.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Kamala Harris is undefendable, guys. Jessica Tarlov trying to push that point, the narrative to say that Kamala Harris is only gaining in support. She's growing at such a rapid pace, but we're seeing that is not the case. Jessica Tarlov keeps trying to push that, say that the polls are showing that Donald Trump is down in support. Kamala Harris is only growing, but we can see that like Greg Gutfeld said, Kamala Harris, the only reason why it seems like she's growing in support is because she's slowly giving out little tidbits of pieces that she kind of stands for, policies that she's either hijacked from Donald Trump or just plagiarized from Joe Biden. And she's getting more and more, support here and there, but it's nowhere near the amount of support that we're seeing Donald Trump get. That narrative is old and it is played out. Until we see some serious growth in the polls or there is a gap, I don't believe that Kamala Harris is anywhere near the support Donald Trump is getting. We've seen it firsthand on the streets. We're seeing it in his rallies. We're seeing it everywhere, guys, but they're still trying to push that narrative. Yo, hop in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. When is the left going to wake up? Is it going to take till we get to election day for them to realize that Kamala Harris is not getting voter support? Yo, hop in the comment section. Let me know what you're thinking. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy more content like this, I'll catch you guys on the next one.